the first thing I look at in a question is how do Democrats, Republicans, Independents break? These questions on public support for disabilities or people who are saying that the disability community is underrepresented in films, TVs, and advertising,
Yes.
no significant difference by party. It's overwhelmingly
Partisan, yes.
yes, and
And
to
all strata.
oh yeah, age, gender, geography, you name it. And that you don't see that much. Yeah.
Even so, the first ones we talked about, the three questions, that was for sourcing, procurement on the federal level and products and things like that, and those programs. But the most recent one you did included the three questions about representation in media. And I guess, unpleasantly surprised. I don't know how to put it, that it is so overwhelming that people say, yeah, this isn't right, that people with disabilities are really not represented the way they should be represented in media. And we'll put the links in the description, by the way, so people can go and read the questions and data. But to me, again, this is not like some minor majority. This is very convincing data that is out there.
Yeah. So many people, and of course, what I look at, even in Massachusetts, is independence, because I kick out partisan politics, Democrats and Republicans. But a lot of people don't realize this, but Massachusetts has the most independents as a percentage of registered voters than any state in the country.
Yes.
It's two-thirds. Two-thirds of voters in Massachusetts were blue state. 11 out of 11 people in Congress are all Democrats, but most Democrats are in. And so I looked at that subset, very consistent. People saying that the disability community underrepresented in film, TV, advertising, by a wide margin. And, it made me think a little bit about Hollywood. You've been there, you've talked to executives, and it seems like underrepresentation in Hollywood has always been other markers like race, black actors and directors, Hispanics,
Yes.
and it's taken one person to break the ice for like Sidney Poitier, winning an Oscar for Lilies of the Field. And then suddenly the floodgates open, in the 90s and the 80s thereafter. Anthony Quinn, Hispanic, winning an Oscar, for, Viva Zapata, and, opens the doors for Hispanics. But the disability community, it's not race. This is,
Right.
this is,
It cuts across all races and all other demographic features.
exactly. So when I see a wheelchair actor winning an award, and it's only happened recently for getting a Tony Award or something like that, that's an important breakthrough. But we really haven't had that one kind of actor, the Anthony Quinn, the Sidney Poitier, that's going to that's going to open up the floodgates for funding and get, wealthy people who control Hollywood
Yes.
to come around, because this is a growing demographic and it's an underrepresented demographic.
That's right.